Hello, ESCBubble, and welcome to something altogether a bit different. I'm joined today by the brilliant Energia. You are going to be hopefully trying to represent San Marino at the Eurovision Song Contest with your brilliantly camp sad rags. Can we get an introduction to everyone and also to the people who are not here for various reasons?
Yeah, I'll start. My name's Iain. I am one of the performers in the group, and I've also led on the choreography and the staging and some of the creative side of it. We are missing our lead singer Jake today because he's poorly, and our other member of the band, Seb, is in America, so good for him.
Ooh.
I'm James. I'm also one of the performers and members of the group Energia. I'm 6'4", but annoyingly not the tallest. Seb, who's on America right now, is taller than me. We are quite a tall bunch of boys. Yeah, and that's me, really.
I think
Capricorn,
we're all over
if
6'1",
anyone
aren't we?
cares.
What's Seb, 6'7"?
Yeah, 6'7". Yeah,
Yeah.
Six,
So then,
seven.
so if anything,
yeah.
maybe we'll be the tallest group in Univoce San Marino.
I'm Sam. I'm the ginger spice of the group. Um, yeah, usually I'm the tall one, and in this group, I'm not. I'm just the ginger one.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mark. I'm the
Hello.
songwriter for the group, and yeah, I've been releasing stuff as Energia for many, many years. But this is a whole new lineup this year that we're doing for San Marino. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm the shortest person in the group, 6'1".
I did want to go to you first because I need to ask about because you, of course, competed at the Great British Song Contest all the way back in 1999
Yes.
with a completely different guys. What I want to know is, well, one, what was that like? But also, what was, and this goes for everyone, what was Eurovision like back then compared to what it is now?
Well, it was a lot smaller back then. I mean, you didn't have the massive stadiums. You had sort of normal sized theaters, basically. Um, but yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I'd been trying to get through into Eurovision several years even before that, and then amazingly in 1999, I just got this phone call out of the blue from Jonathan King, who was the sort of impresario who ran everything back then. And I mean, I couldn't believe it. I just wasn't not expecting it at all. Suddenly have Jonathan King phoning me up. It was incredible. Yeah, and it was in those days, the final eight was a radio contest. If you got through into the final four, then you got onto Top of the Pops. We did the radio contest with Terry Wogan, but we didn't unfortunately get through to the final four. So that was the end of the road for us that year. I mean, I've done lots of different things. I've worked with hundreds of different vocalists over the years, but because I perform with these guys all the time anyway, I thought, why not do a Eurovision entry with them? And unfortunately, they all agreed. So here we
Yeah,
all are.
do you just want to talk a bit about how this Guys of Energy actually came about? Like, how did you guys meet?
Well, we met in the London Gay Men's Chorus, which I've been a member for almost 10 years now. And yeah, that's how we all met. We're all in the ensemble. So yeah, we've known each other for years, basically, anyway. It just made sense for us to all get together and do something for Eurovision.
What vocal range do you all take?
I'm a tenor, so I'm quite up there.
He said in the best tenor voice ever.
I'm a tenor.
A couple of basses, a couple of mid tenors, a couple of high
Good.
tenors. But
Fantastic.
we all received a cryptic message from Mark
Mm.
in early
Can
in
I ask you a
September.
question?
Can I ask you a question?
You're like,
And Mark-
sure.
and he's not the most prolific of texters, so I thought, what on earth is this?
San Marino kind of offers this really unique opportunity where it's seemingly anyone can take part in the audition process. I just want to know, as kind of an outsider with a little bit of music knowledge, what's the application process like for San Marino?
So the first step is you gotta just basically send in an MP3 file. And if they like it, then you get through to the auditions. So I think there were about 1,200 or so people who did that, and about 350 of them got through to the auditions. So they see about 250 people in those auditions, which is a live audition in front of the judges. And then if you get through that, then you're in the semi-finals, which is where we are now.
Yeah, we flew out on, I think it was the 8th of January. Really, none of us having been there before or knowing what to expect. And
Yeah, how do you even get to San Marino? Like, presumably you're
so,
not flying
well,
to.
in the summer, you can fly to Rimini, which is very close to San Marino.
Of course, yeah.
But this time of year, there are no flights there. So you have to fly to Bologna, and then you have to get an hour and a half driver to take you to San Marino.
Lovely.
And so we stayed overnight. Our flight was really late. We were up super early the next day. And the auditions were taking place in this luxury outlet shopping centre. And before we literally
I literally had a question about the San Marino outlet experience coming up. So yeah, go on.
We had no idea what to expect. We didn't know if it was like a shopping center where you're indoors, like in America, and you're performing on a stage and there's public there, or if we're in a room. Or we had no idea, and we got kicked out of this taxi, and we're just looking around. There were just a few. It was completely deserted, but there were a few other, unusual and interesting looking people milling around, and we kind of all came together and like, everyone's speaking Italian. Do you know where you're going? We don't speak Italian. There was just this little sign on this door for some offices, and we went in there and up the stairs, and it was all very, very unusual. Not what any of us had imagined.
Way to sell the country you're about to represent, by the way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the shopping centre is beautiful. It's all Dolce and Gabbana and Prada and everything. It was amazing. San Marino is very, very pretty. But it was just unusual sitting in this silent room with other people who, no one knowing what they're expecting. So that audition was, imagine the old days of X Factor, when they went in the room and the judges were there but all the TV cameras are around them. So that was that basically, a small room, TV
and then
light.
You say, I've been singing all my life around the towns and that and all of that.
Yeah, we just said our name, said introduction, and then we actually, Mark had 2 songs selected, so we did both of the songs. And they were really positive after them, and they actually said to us, which of the songs is your preference to go through? So we gave them sad bags. And then, but this time, so we're flying out on Thursday. We've got some time on Friday to kind of rehearse and polish and things. And then we are in the studio all day on Saturday. The semi-finals, of which there are 6, are all being filmed over 2 days. We're in group 6. So groups 4, 5, and 6 are being filmed on the Saturday, and then it's all being aired the following week, with group 1 starting on the Monday night on San Marino TV and YouTube. Yeah, so they're recording all 6 nights over 2 days, and so we'll be on the Saturday night the following week.
I know that it is a dream of all of yours to go to Eurovision, but like, what are kind of your standout Eurovision performances? Like, what were your first contests? What got you hooked on Eurovision? Like, and how has this become such a massive dream?
I love Eurovision. As a child, my parents would print off the score sheets. They get snacks, and we watch it every year. They wonder why I'm gay. That's probably why. And I just have these standout moments of like Eurovision performances, like Ukraine with Shady Lady and Be My Valentine and TikTok, and the amazing performance where they had the comedy act. Truth, Truth, Love, Love. How to Win a Eurovision Song Contest song.
Love, Love, Peace, Peace.
Love, Love, Peace, Peace. I just magical little moments like that. I love Eurovision so much. It's like a global, it's global phenomenon, which is just beautiful. And the year that they couldn't do it because of COVID, I remember being in lockdown and I couldn't see people. Eurovision wasn't on. I hadn't had a COVID cry up to that point. And then when the presenters were talking about, oh, how this is so sad, we can't do this. I think my COVID energy lockdown cry came out. I burst into tears. And it wasn't just Eurovision, it was the whole COVID thing. But seeing how everyone had worked so hard to like go to Eurovision and then they be told they couldn't broke my heart. And I didn't realize how much Eurovision meant to me until that point. I was like, oh my God, Eurovision is actually incredible. And to now be saying I'm part of a group that's auditioning to represent a country, the Eurovision is just. So I'm ever so grateful to Mark and to Energia for this opportunity.
Given this is San Marino, always a very interesting edge case at Eurovision, I thought I'd have a bit of fun with this. So, we're just going to run through, given you're not from San Marino, but you would like to represent them at Eurovision, we're going to run through a very basic San Marino citizenship test. So
Oh, no.
just going to
God.
run through a few questions.
Oh, would you look at the time?
Hopefully these questions will be a bit lighter than what's on the actual San Marino citizenship test, but we'll get into it. First one, a very easy one. Are there more registered cars in San Marino than there are people, or the other way round?
I think it's cars.
I'm going to say people.
I'm going to say people.
Ian's right, it's cars. Population of
Oh.
34,000, over 50,000 registered cars.
Where do they park?
In the
We saw
outlet
them. They were
experience.
everywhere. Cars just everywhere.
It's always the outlet experience.
Yeah, it was a multi-story car park, wasn't it? So there's enough room for all.
The second question is, which is the only international football team that San Marino has beaten in competition?
Very gay.
Not necessarily. We have people at Bubble who are on gay football teams. It's not
This is
mutually
true.
exclusive.
It's true.
I think it's Real Madrid.
That is not an international football team.
I couldn't tell you what an international football team is.
I have not found your level. Just name a country.
Oh,
Germany.
Preferably
Germany?
a small one. Preferably
oh,
a
I
small
get it.
one.
I get it.
Oh.
So you mean like the country's
The
team?
country, yeah.
Name another country.
Let's say
Oh.
Liechtenstein.
It's the only one that they've beaten. They've been beaten by everyone else apart from one country.
And it's a small country.
And it is a very small country, yes.
Wales. They're a
It's not
small
Wales.
country.
Montenegro.
You're more along the right lines there.
Oh, okay.
Albania.
Bit further west. Ooh, bit further west.
I need a map.
Very tiny. Also a principality. Also,
What? Not the Vatican doesn't have a football team, does it?
no, but not
Oh,
much bigger than that.
Andorra.
Oh, you're dancing around the right answer here.
Oh no. Oh, Monaco.
Close. I'll just tell you, it's Liechtenstein.
Right,
Oh,
no more
Liechtenstein.
football.
They beat them in November 2024. It was a big event on Eurovision Twitter because finally San Marino has, not that because we then found out that they'd done it 2 times before, but it felt very special. Question 3, how many McDonald's are there in San Marino?
I don't think
This is a
there are
trick
any.
question.
I think
There
0.
wasn't one in the outlet, was there?
Wasn't one in the
Ian
outlet.
is correct. It is one of the few countries in the world that does not have a branch of McDonald's. Yeah, that's you're on 2 points now. Not that we're scoring this, but yeah, you have a few.
Thank God.
What? I don't get a point for Real Madrid. Is that not a country?
I'd say that's probably minus 15 points in my book. But San Marino was the first country to issue these items in 1877. What are they?
Oh, I thought you were going to give us options.
This
An
thing
ID
also has
card?
its own fandom. Let's say fandom, like it is an item that people get very protective
Stamps.
of. Yes, it is. Ian's straight in there. He's on minus 12 now. Fantastic. And finally, what is the slogan of Una Voce per San Marino? It is a beautifully sort of Italo-English phrase that
Well, it was at the bottom of the sign we all stood in
Yes,
front
it
of.
is.
Quick, get the picture up.
Oh. Something to do with liberty.
Oh no, we're going to be in top if not knowing this. Sam, quickly look it up.
Trying.
I don't want to lose the one.
I'll give it to you. It's
Yeah, go on.
sound and free.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry, my mic wasn't working. I was saying that, but no one heard me.
Oh.
And now we come on to my favourite round, which is called San Marino or San Marino. I'm going to list off some acts, and you have to tell me
Very
whether
good.
they actually competed at the San Marino national final or if they didn't. We begin with Eiffel 65.
That's got to be a no.
No, San Marino.
Believe it
But-
or not, it's a yes. They
No.
competed in
Oh.
2023 with the song Movie Star.
They're blue and dabba dee dabba die dabba dee dabba.
Next up, fellow 90s one-hit wonder, Mr. Blobby.
Oh, it's got to be a no.
Mm.
No.
It is a no.
No.
Mr. Blobby has
Oh,
never
thank
competed for
God.
San Marino, and we never want to see him there. Next up, Loco Boombox.
Yes.
I think yes.
Mark knows about Loco Boombox. Put the clip in. It's one of the best songs of all time.
Yeah.
To the right, dos, tres, cuatro, salta. Cha, 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 arriba, abajo, acento,
Next up, Frodsham.
Yeah.
No.
You're right, it is a no. Frodsham have never gone to San Marino. Your next one, Macclesfield.
That's a
Yeah.
yes.
That is a yes. It's another
I saw
town
their
in
music video the
Cheshire.
other day. Yes,
Are they in your heat?
they might
Good
be.
question.
Fantastic.
Someone mentioned them the other day to me.
Your next one, American Porno Unsave.
I kind of want it to be
Yeah.
yes, but I feel
Let's
like
say
it's a no.
yes.
No, let's say no.
Unfortunately, it is a
be.
no. American
Yes.
Porno Unsave is an anagram of Una Voce per San Marino.
Oh,
Your next one, Milf Shake.
it should have been our name.
Let's say no.
It's a yes.
Oh, for God's sake.
Milkshake, they were in the auditions in 22, I think, and didn't get through. And your final one, Barack Obama.
I'd say no.
It is a no. Barack Obama has never competed for San Marino, but Barack is competing this year. Well, in that case, guys, you have scored. I haven't been keeping track, but you've won San Marino citizenship. You are good to go, and we will be looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing you.
We should give a little shout out to our fellow English contestant who's also through, who was there on our audition day. His name's Iain Butler with a K, and we met him at the audition, and he's in Group 1, so he's leading the charge for the Brits. So a little shout out to him as well.
Hello, Cian. Yeah,
Hey,
best of
Ian.
luck to best of luck to all the Brits competing. Best of luck to everyone competing in San Marino. I mean, we don't have time to go through all the 120 something acts, but it is great that one of them has reached out to us. It's been great to chat to you guys. We will let you get back to your probably very busy day. And Forza Energia.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.